middle of the Redskins Play 60 obstacle course, where the kids are getting pretty active, showing off their football skills. That's just one of the many activities happening right now inside the Walter E. Washington Convention Center. And you face the Indianapolis Colts, a team that's leading the AFC South, high-powered offense. How do you match that intensity? But you get a chance now to come back home and turn things around against a team that's struggling early on, the Tennessee Titans. How important is it that the offense get going early? And now you face Russell Wilson, works well out of the pocket, but also has the ability to make big plays on his feet. How much more of a challenge is that for this defense? Lots of talk about the leadership in the locker room. Deshaun Jackson comes forward and says that he wants to be a leader. Talk a little bit about that. But 3 of the next 4 games you play are against teams under 500. How important is this stretch? Alfred, you guys struggled against the Buccaneers in the air, but a strong running game, 96 yards for you. How important is this running game to the offense? Things are getting festive here at Macy's for the Make-A-Wish Foundation Believe launch, where 4 Wish kids are gathered around with their families to deck out these gingerbread houses. Darrell, 3 games to finish out the season, all division games. First up, the Giants. How are you preparing for this team? Are we going to see the swaggy dance, prime time Monday night?
I hope so, man. I hope I make some good plays and we're still in the game and I'll be able to go out there and dance.
Doc, I'm catching up with defensive end Jason Hatcher, key component of that defensive front. What do you guys need to do against Seattle to get a win? Preparation must have been pretty grueling for your guys. What was the training process like? 200 Loudoun County students have been broken off to groups of 50 and set off to 4 different activity stations. And directly behind me, there's one group doing football drills led by Redskins players. So I'm here with Derek and Deja, who are going to show me exactly what it is you do in this game. It's called Fitness Scholastics. So I roll the dice, and they're going to demonstrate what exercises I land on. And because of all the injuries this team has endured throughout the season, you've kind of had to have a next man up mentality. Talk about the ability of the second and third string guys to step up. How important is it for this defense to win the battle at the line of scrimmage? And because of how big this rivalry is it hard for your guys to keep perspective and focus on the next game as opposed to Notre Dame?
I mean, it's a great question. You know, we try not to. We got to make sure, like, again, we're the Naval Academy. We can't overlook anybody. And
Doc, I got a chance to speak to one of the young athletes here today, and he said he's just eager to hear firsthand from Redskins players who've been there and know the challenge. Just last year, they generated over $9 billion, and the commissioner, Roger Goodell, went on record saying that by 2025, he wants to get to the point where the NFL is annually generating $25 billion. So a huge industry, $1 billion industry. And Colt McCoy is officially your starting quarterback, had 400-plus yards against the Colts. How confident are you that he can lead this offense?
I'm very confident. I mean, the quarterbacks I feel like they have one of the toughest jobs on this level.
Hard-fought game in San Francisco, but you guys came up short. What's it going to take for this team to really turn things around?
Starts today.
And the kids have a choice of over 2,000 toys here today. Talk a little bit about maybe some of the best Christmas toys or presents that you've gotten over the years.
Oh, man. I was pretty fortunate and blessed growing up, but I mean, a lot of kids growing up, they always kind of say that they've always wanted a horse or a pony, and I actually got a horse.
And have you ever actually done this before? Because it looks like you're getting schooled a little bit. Look at this kid's gingerbread house. Coach E, I just heard you tell your players that it's not the winning or the losing that you take away from the game. It's actually the working hard part. Did you learn that much?
Yeah, I love this team. We're doing good.
So much excitement on these kids' faces, walking into this room and seeing all these toys laid out. And of course, now they're making sure to high-five Redskins players on their way out.